We flew too close to the sun, so close I thought it was heaven. If hell is life without love, am I being punished?
The day I saw Juliet Sims for the very first time was last summer, July 18th, in Columbia, Maryland. I know I mentioned her performance in my podcast about Warped Tour in general, but I didn't talk thoroughly about each performance individually. So the first I'm going to talk about is Juliet Sims' performances. I was rushed to go see Juliet. She is one of my favorite artists, and I was way excited to even just see her. I look up to her so much no matter what. After being directed to different places, just trying to find the Journey stage, I finally found it, and the last band was about to finish. I don't know what band was playing though. Sorry about that. As soon as the band finished, people started leaving, but some stayed. I walked down the steps to go see Juliet. I was alone, and I freak out and I get anxiety when I'm alone in public places. I started to feel very awkward and stiff. There was 10 rows straight down, so there was about 10, maybe a little more steps, and I couldn't do it, so I just stopped somewhere in the middle and sat in a chair. I plan on getting to at least the last row because I knew if I were to be in the actual crowd or the pit, then I wouldn't be able to see and I'll just be stepped on because I'm short. But of course, I got scared. I guess I just sat in the middle row, which was still far because the place was big. At least I was gonna see Juliet, that's all I really wanted. And I was just sitting there awkwardly waiting for Juliet to come up. Next thing I knew, I started to hear It's All or Nothing, the beginning to one of her songs from her EP, her new EP that she just released, I think it was about sometime in July, or maybe even a little bit before that, but it was before Warped Tour, or maybe sometime during Warped Tour, somewhere around there, sometime during the summer. But all I hear is It's All or Nothing. I was starting to get so happy, and she walked on the stage, and yes, I was inside fangirling so much. All she said was something like, "How you doing, Marilyn? So good to see your beautiful faces." And inside I said, oh my god, she said my states. She put on a great performance. She performed some new songs like End of the World, All or Nothing, and Not Broken Yet, with her boyfriend Andy Biercek, also known as the lead singer of Blackbird Brides. She as well played some old songs when she was Automatic Love Letter, her old band back in about 2010. It was from she had her band Automatic Love Letter from about 2008 to 2011, but by 2012 she kind of ended it and went on The Voice. She played some old songs like Parker, and I honestly don't remember any other songs she performed. Besides this one cover she did, House of the Rising Sun by The Animals, but that was pretty much it. But then again, I left a little bit before she ended because literally my mother was trying to find me and she called, and obviously I'm not going to hear her very good where I was. So in order to hear her, I had to leave. I had to walk off somewhere. I've said this before, but her performing End of the World is my favorite thing ever. She absolutely puts so much emotion into her performances, and this song mostly in general. It put me in tears. I was literally sitting in my seat, and as soon as maybe the first little intro of the piano, my eyes started to water, and they were just I don't know, and I was just don't cry, don't. She just put so much emotion into her performance, and it just put me in tears. I don't know, it's just such a sweet song. She wrote about her boyfriend Andy Biercek when they were about to break up or something, or they got into a big fight and she was so afraid of losing him. It literally felt like the end of the world, and we've all had that experience. Well, at least I think so. With our first breakups, when you feel like you're really in love, and then all of a sudden you just, end it. It will literally feel like the end of the world. I've been there before, where everything just starts feeling like it's crumbling down on you. That is what this song is pretty much about. And I don't know, she just puts so much hard emotion into this. She has such a powerful and strong voice. I adore singers like her who do that. She might not have the most amazing voice in the world. She has this raggedy kind of voice, kind of rough, as Adam Levine said on The Voice. Her voice sounds like there's dirt inside, gritty dirt, but in a good way. And I don't know, that's a compliment at least. I mean, he didn't say it meanly because he actually wanted her to be on his team. So, but I adore singers like her who put the hard emotion into it. They might not be the best singers in the whole world. They're like all those other singers you hear about, like Miley Cyrus or Ariana Grande or something like that. But they try so hard, and they just don't give up on what they're doing. And I think that's really great of them. Well, that was my review on Juliet Sims at Warped Tour 2015. Next time, I'll talk about Set It Off in my next podcast. See you then. Bye.
The earth will stop turning, sense